Hello again, and welcome to Session 2. Choosing the right AI model isn't just smart, it's strategic. Let's begin with your learning goal for this session. By the end of this session, you'll be able to select the right AI model, such as GPT-4o, Claude 3 Opus, or Gemini Pro, for any strategic business task you face. From executive briefings to product planning, from market sizing to change management, model selection defines the quality of your results. AI isn't one tool, it's a toolbox. Think of AI like software. Using the wrong model is like using Excel for video editing, technically possible, but painfully inefficient. Great results don't come from asking better questions alone. They come from using the *right tool for the right task. The model you choose should match the type of thinking your prompt is asking for. In this course, you're using business prompts. These aren't casual questions. They require the AI to do things like apply strategic frameworks like SWOT, PESTLE, or OKRs. Follow logical steps. And prioritize clarity and executive-level tone. Not every AI model is good at this kind of thinking task. So here's the bottom line. You should use highest capability models as your primary model for the thinking task. Why? Because those models are currently the best model for consulting-style logic, business analysis, scenario planning, and writing that sounds professional, not robotic. So the philosophy is simple: don't choose a model just because you're familiar with it. Pick it based on what your prompt is designed to do. For these prompt set we designed based on GPT Model 4o and Gemini 2.5 Flash. That's what we mean by match the model to the mission. What most people get wrong. Most users assume that all AI is the same. It's not. Here's what typically happens in real companies. Someone opens ChatGPT and types a question. It works. So they assume that's the best option for everything. But here's the truth. Different AI models are designed with different strengths. If you're not aware of this, you might use the wrong model for a long document, and get a summary that misses key details. Ask for sensitive cultural insights, and get a cold or tone-deaf response. Or run a market analysis, and get outdated or overly generic answers. This isn't because AI doesn't work. It's because the wrong model was used for the wrong kind of task. That's why this session matters, to help you think like a strategic user, not just a casual one. 3 simple steps to choosing the right model. You don't need to be technical. You just need to ask the right 3 questions. Here's a simple decision-making approach you can use at work, anytime you want to run a prompt. Step 1. Ask yourself these 3 questions. First, how long or detailed is the task? If you're working with long reports, leadership decks, or documents over 10 pages, use a model that handles long context well, like Claude 3 or GPT-4o. Second, how human or sensitive is the task? If your prompt involves people dynamics, emotional tone, or internal communication, Claude 3 is strong at writing with nuance. If it's about logic, planning, or prioritization, GPT-4o or higher gives cleaner, structured output. Third, how integrated or technical is the task? If you're working in Google Sheets, Docs, or want to link with planning tools, Gemini Pro is a good fit. If you're building automation with AI, like agents, GPT-4o supports tools and memory out of the box. Or you can use this reference grid to make it simple. Step 3. Try a side-by-side comparison. If you're unsure which model fits your task best, try this simple technique. Pick one of the strategic prompts provided in this course, and run it through 2 different models. For example, one version in GPT-4o, another in Gemini 2.5 Flash. Then compare the outputs using 3 key questions. Clarity, which model follows your instructions in a way that's easy to use or present? Tone, which model feels more aligned with your audience, whether it's internal stakeholders, executives, or clients? Efficiency, which response required less editing or follow-up to get to a usable version? You may find that different tasks yield better results in different models. The goal here isn't to pick a favorite, but to start building your own internal sense of how each model supports different types of thinking and communication. Over time, this small habit will help you become more effective in choosing the right tool. Just like you would choose between slides, spreadsheets, or memos depending on the job. Now that you know how to choose the right model, keep in mind, it can come from any provider. The key point is this: different models, whether from different companies or even within the same company, can produce very different results depending on your specific task. Now it's time to shift your focus to how you prompt. In Session 3, Prompt with Purpose, we'll show you how to use AI ethically, effectively, and with the strategic mindset of a modern leader. Let's keep going. The real transformation is just beginning.